So yeah, should we just jump into community highlights?
Yeah, let's
maybe?
do that. Let's do that. We kicked up the
boy.
factory card. No, fortunately not.
That'd be cool though.
Yeah. All right.
That'd be cool because the when people make like skate parks and stuff, they can.
Yeah, and then we got to do the sound effect. You know, the Tony Hawk special effect.
Something that still, sorry, I'm so off topic today. My brain's just going places. But something that I realized the other day, like in Metal Gear Solid 2, they just implemented like skating in that game as a bonus game. And the other day I was thinking why did they do that? That was like a bonus mode you got when you finished the game. You could it was like essentially Tony Hawk's Pro Skater and just one map. And it was like really well put together. Like it was as good as Tony Hawk at that time.
Damn.
And I'm just like thinking like, why did they do that?
Someone had like a lot of downtime or something.
No, but like that's not one person having what downtime. That's the whole fucking studio being like, all right, let's implement this extra game mode.
That's what happens when a developer accidentally finishes on time. They're like, oh.
Yeah, what the hell?
We're just gonna use that extra time.
So we should do that.
Yeah, sounds good. I'm all for it.
All right. Anyway, welcome to Community Highlights, where we scoured the internet for looking for things that you guys have built. And then we look at them, and Jace tells you whether or not he wants to live there or not.
Yeah, exactly. Hope you got your... We still need to actually make bingo cards.
Oh, yeah.
We actually have to make... Oh,
Ooh,
man,
I wonder
wish
if we can do that for
time.
next week.
Yeah, we should really try. It's just we don't have time.
Yeah.
Because I want to make a thing where you can put a list of things, and then every time someone goes to the webpage, it like generates a card from the list.
Right. But didn't someone say that there was a website like that?
Yeah. Maybe.
We just need to make that list or something?
Yeah.
Let's see if we can remember it this week or not. Until next week. We'll see.
We'll try to make it happen.
Yep.
They have websites.
All right, community highlights. Jace has the control.
I have the controls.
Take the wheel.
You want me to go to the next slide? I'm not going to the next slide until someone says, thanks, Jace. Next slide, please. We're not going anywhere. I'll turn this around.
It's gonna be the entire stream. He's just like, next slide. Romy's already got bingo.
Next slide. Okay, we got someone. All right, very good. First up, we've got from Providence. This is OSHA approved. Don't worry, it's fine. Okay, this is completely safe, completely sound. Fixed structures they're sturdy, right? And did you know?
Better be.
I checked the specification for like these like structural supports here, and they hold up to, I think the technical term was approximately what you hope they will. Yeah,
that sounds about right.
Yeah. So pretty handy. This is safe. This is fine.
Dude, I have to say, like the factory buildings have the same facial expression I would have if I were in this situation.
Looks like Squidward. It's got like the nose.
Yeah, it's true. It's like, I don't know about that, guys, but is this safe? Should we
safe for confirmed, yes. Yeah, actually, yeah, it does look like a robot Squidward or something.
Yeah. I love the little, what's that? Is that the sink? in the right side?
I think it's a sink. Yeah, it looks like it.
Could be a really cool like pool area.
But this is a really cool build, huh?
Yeah, it is.
Oh yeah.
It's very like original.
It's like a pool, and like it's like glass foundations, right? Down the bottom.
Exactly. Ooh. And then nobody wants to go there because it's so scary. There's a couple
Scary.
of those type of pools in Gothenburg, and I've never dared like go into it because no man.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I've seen one of the hotels have that in Gothenburg.
Yeah.
I've been meaning to check that out. But yeah, very good Providence. Very nice. Well done. Next up, we have Satiskopat. Oh, shit.
Damn, written a fucking novel in the description.
Yeah, a little bit.
Descriptor.
I did a little bit. I'm sorry, but my HelloFresh is going to be here soon. This is happening again on stream.
Yes!
So, yeah, this is pretty cool. Okay, so lighters and matches strictly prohibited aboard this vessel. You know why, Snutt?
Because there's fucking fuel going on.
There's fuel
here?
Everywhere. This structure, this little offshore structure, contains 48 blenders and 50 fuel gens. I think it's doing now. Like, I'm a bit stupid and I haven't really done stuff with blenders before, but I think it's doing like diluted fuel. Maybe is that what it's doing, and then putting that into the fuel generators. I think that's what's happening.
Is that in the blender?
I think it is. I think there is a diluted fuel thing in the blender. I think.
Yeah, I can't remember if because diluted fuel was in refineries before, and I think we moved it. I might be thinking of that like that.
Turbo blend. Yeah, maybe. Diluted fuel, yeah.
Diluted fuel, yes. Okay,
Satiskopat
cool.
is here. There, yeah, diluted fuel. I was right.
Hell yeah.
Oh my god, I actually got it right. I got something right, you guys.
Hit that on your bingo card right now.
Oh boy.
Said something correct about the game. That's first.
Someone got their bingo card and they've got the square right in the middle. Says Jace got something right. They're like, oh, we lost. We lost. But no, today's your day.
You can also check off Jace receives HelloFresh during mid-stream.
Oh man, we have to write these down. 1 second. HelloFresh. So Jace gets HelloFresh. Jace gets something right. Okay, cool. I'm gonna notepad here that I'll.
Nice.
Yeah.
Save it real life.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is really cool. It's got like that orange teal look too.
Yep.
So it's nice balancing colors or contrasting colors with the picture too. There's also like more shit in the background, so you know like they've got their shit together.
In the background? Oh yeah, I can see like way in the back there.
There's like a way in the back. There's like a huge skyscraper type situation there. Where it's like, all right.
Yeah. And
they know
there is more on here as well. It's like a little crane.
Oh shit. Oh my god, cranes. Crane. Oh, that was a while ago.
I think I have another picture of the crane here. Let's see. Yes, I do. There it is.
Nice.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Damn, that was some... I forgot about cranes.
Hold the phone. Are they like 1 meter high walls up there?
Wait.
Has this guy got update 5?
Is this guy cheat? Is this guy hacking? They also... No, I think it's just a regular wall that they shrunk down, because you can see they got like the power pole that's like humongous.
Oh yeah.
In the middle, so they probably just to save edited.
They're cheating.
Oh, hacker almost caught live on stream. Yeah. Got away with it. Yeah, micromanage.
Yeah. No, but very cool. Nice structure there, Satiskopat.
Yeah.
Nicely done.
Very nice. Also, thanks for bringing back cranes. That unlocks a...
Bring back the crane meta.
That's like, you know, in the scene from Ratatouille when like the reviewer like eats the thing and he's like, oh, gets flashback from his childhood. That was me seeing the crane here. Like, oh man, do you remember when we showcased cranes? That was a while ago.
Snutt is finally feeling alive again.
Mm-hmm.
Expanded
5 out of 5.
Expanded walls and fences mod. There you go.
Nice.
Okay, next up we have from our... Wait. Is it working?
Wait. There we go.
Wait. Oh no, I don't have notes. I fucked up. Your boy screwed up. Well, I'm just gonna make it up. All right, so here we go. This is a picture by Nightwolf X03. Nice. And what I remember here is actually they've got a few pictures here, and none of them have done any post-processing on the image, which is interesting.
Wait, what?
Yeah, right. Because this doesn't look like you can get this in the game, but there's been no editing. Do you know how he's done this?
Yeah, I can potentially see like if there's like a fog plane they built in a specific spot, you can sort of get this effect.
Okay. See, does chat know? That is not how. That is not the answer. waiting on chat.
Unless they're using like something in the foreground to like, because they faded out like the blacks, so like the blacks doesn't hit the. Is it gamma?
Nope. Okay. Magic hour, no. So I guess that's in English we would say the golden hour. I guess. I mean, it might be at that time, but there is something else. No. Okay, so this is what it did. Is looking through a glass pane or something.
Oh, clever.
So it's like right up against
I had a feeling.
Glass wall. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's like, it reminds me of the times when people made like when we had the Fixmas thing where people made it snow in the environment by standing underneath the. Like really close to the, what did it do that? Jump pads did some snow.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, so like they faked the scene.
There you go.
I had a feeling it was something similar. Yeah, cool. Really smart.
Yep. And a couple more from them. Just some more nice shots. I think this just looks nice. Really warm.
Nice.
And then another cool. I just kind of thought this was very contemplative.
Yeah, it's like looking at the moon, thinking like, what are we doing with my life?
Some nice screenshots there, Nightwolf. Great job.
Very nice. Also got that origin teal situation going. Yep. Except for in this image.
You've been doing too much color grading, my friend.
Yeah.
Give this man a weekend.
Can't wait.
Soon.
Soon.
All right. Next up, we've got RTumbrink. BRRRRRRRR.
Hell yeah.
That's a lot of fuel. That's a lot of turbo fuel. 20.
That is a lot of...
20,000 megawatts, 20 gigawatts of energy, and I think they're using turbo fuel
Nice.
to do that. Yeah, it's a lot of smoke.
Also origin teal.
Nerd. Color grading nerd.
Yeah, I just see that specifically. But yeah, really cool. Like, so how much was this again?
20,000 megawatts, so 20 gigawatts.
Why would you need that much?
I don't know.
What kind of, what are you planning? RTumbrink, what do you know that, what do you know
that we don't?
Yeah. Like, what's the situation? I love the pipe situation here with the alternating. I always find this really difficult when you have, especially with like coal generators, because I can never find a good way to like have, you know, coal generators facing each other, because the pipes won't be like adjacent to each other, which I always find like really difficult to get working. I like this solution where like they're alternating between
the pipes and the conveyors
turns
as well, right?
Yeah. And mixing the pipes and conveyors too, so it's like,
it looks really good.
it's really smart. I wish I could get, whenever I try to do that, I can never get it to align this well. So props.
And that's why RTumbrink is here in the community highlights segment, and you are not Snutt. Yes.
That explains a lot.
Yeah, and why I will never be. And also, you know, they've also played, you know, to the community highlights meta here. There's another reason why this was chosen.
Is there a bean somewhere?
No. Look where we're building.
Do you mean specifically? Oh, yeah. It's in this spot that we're like,
no one
nobody
ever
built
here.
No, never.
And yet every week we have someone building here. Yeah. No one ever builds here.
That's the new meta, bro.
That should be on the hang on, that should be on the bingo card.
That's a bingo card.
No one ever builds here. Great. Okay, so next up. Bingo. Yeah, everyone's saying bingo.
What?
Yeah. You stay.
What the
I go. Satiscry.
Jeez. The satisCry. Oh my god. Yeah, that is kind of sad. What the hell?
Yeah.
How did they make this?
I don't know.
Oh, it's hooloovooblu.
Yeah, they're using whatever magic they have at their disposal, whatever that voodoo magic
They're
is.
hacking, 100%.
Yeah, it looks like it's 3D printed, doesn't it?
Yeah, exactly. That's the same thing we said, like, what was it last?
It was
Hulu.
Yeah, they did the animation.
Yeah, the animation. But a while ago, they also did like a huge building like this, and it was also like, it looked like a 3D print, and we said the same thing, like, and it was also made out of pipes, I believe.
Yeah. So they must have some like mod or like some program that they're using to like generate things and taking in like model data or something. I'm curious what they're using.
Yeah, not to take away like the achievement, because setting that up and getting that to work is equally as impressive.
Yeah, absolutely.
So really cool.
Yeah.
Damn.
Really nice. Great job.
Yeah.
Save editing. Maybe it's save editing. That could be it.
Yeah, I mean, I think so, right? I would love to like walk around in like one of these saves, because like it's one thing to seeing this in the picture, but like being in game also and seeing it in first person
see it
view.
in the distance, like through the fog or something.
Because this is humongous. Like look at the if you look in the background, you can see like the foundations in the bottom there. Like that gives you a little sense of scale.
Yeah,
they're almost touching the food court, right?
Yeah, he could probably reach up and touch the food court, I think.
Yeah, reach up and touch food court.
Right on time.
More than 3 frames per second. I think most of these builds have been fine, because it's mostly like foundation stuff, right? It's nothing logic running, so it should be fine.
Superman. Oh.
Oh, Superman. Right, really nice.
Yeah, great job. Great job. As always. Next up is K2 Knockout. Manifold Bonanza. You want a manifold? I got a manifold for you, Snutt.
Holy shit. Damn.
Yeah. It's just a lot of manifolds. So in this here, they've got like each layer is a unique item. We've had something similar to this, I think last week or the week before, except for screws, because you need a lot of screws, and so there's 3 lines dedicated to screws. Right. So there's that. Yeah, and so this thing is actually massive. So there you can sort of see it from the top. Yeah. I don't know if you noticed, but there's one other thing being made here. Can you see it? Not a lot of people make this. It's on the on the front there, but 3 down. the third row.
Is it the what's the minor?
No, on the manifold. You can see them.
Yeah.
Wait, I'll zoom in. Hang on. Yeah, Billie Eilish.
Oh my God! Is that how pop is made?
Just churn it out and hit singles.
Just churn it in the manifold. Yeah. Damn.
This is how Billie Eilish number ones. This is Billie Eilish making her what are the Grammys? Yeah. She's just funnel them in. She needs a manifold to handle that shit.
Hell
She blonde now? She is blonde now. Yeah, she's rocking the blonde.
She's blonde now. Yeah. Is she doing the Satisfactory primary color blonde though?
Who knows? Who knows?
Yeah. So like every factory is Billie Eilish.
1,000 billies per minute. Yep.
Nice.
You need to use the alt recipes. You get a lot more billies per minute.
Nice.
Yeah, blonde Billy recipe would work too. Yeah, very good. Nice job, K2 Knockout. One of the few people I see making Billie Eilish. Cool. Next up, mithhawk.
Oh.
High five, bro. This kind of looks like a hand, right? It's like a big hand.
It also looks like a chicken foot. That's like stepping down, like putting my foot down.
Yeah. That's a 5-toed chicken. A rare species, but you know they're out there.
It could also be a 4-beaked duck from the side. No, two.
I see. Or it's like
two.
Oh, I can see it now. Yeah, it's got 2 tongues that come out. Maybe it's like.
Oh yeah, it's like
and then like 2 tongues.
It's like an alien duck or something.
It's like a snake duck.
That's what they sound like. In case you guys didn't know.
Just in case if you're out there
see-
in the wild and you hear.
I was gonna say, like, if you're in the wild and you hear that, then you know to
Then
careful.
hold still because they sense movement. Okay, just
Yeah, and then you hear like, oh, and that's a giraffe dying, so you know that. Oh, stay away from that shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, really nice.
or call an ambulance, but not for me.
This is also pretty sweet.
Yep.
This is also in like an area that I don't think a lot of people build in.
This covers a lot of areas. Oh, this is rocky desert, is it? Or
No, this is the swamp, isn't it?
no, wait, this is the desert. This is the because there's the big.
Oh, it
the big,
is. Never mind.
Cliffs. The steps
Yeah,
down
it
the
is.
back. This is the normal
Yeah,
desert.
you're right.
Where the oases are, or oasi.
Waste.
Dune desert, yeah.
I learned that cacti apparently. No, wait. Was it? No, it's octopi.
Yeah, octopi.
Octopi is not the correct word for
I
octopus.
heard this recently.
Because it's Greek. It's not Latin.
Yes.
Fun fact.
And now
So
my
octopi is
entire
incorrect.
childhood was a lie.
But cacti is correct, I think. Still, because that's.
I don't know who to believe anymore.
Latin. Yeah.
I don't know who to believe. I'll take my uncle off Facebook any day. Right?
Who would have thought that on a community coffee stain stream you'd be faced with such life-changing prospects? Yeah.
But anyway, the
really cool.
deal with this, by the way, is that
Yeah.
he actually set themselves a goal of creating a shape first, and then making everything that they need to fit in it. So that's a little bit
Nice.
What's masochistic, honestly.
Okay.
Kind of trying to make all that work, but they did, and so this is kind of like a shot from inside.
Wow.
It's a little busy, but they did it.
That's a tight fit.
By Jove, they've done it, Snutt.
That's impressive as hell.
Yeah, 1.5 assembly director systems a minute in this bad boy.
Do you know if they used the micromanage mod or if this is vanilla?
I don't have any notes here saying they use mods. I'm not sure.
Did we see Mythhawks before in chat?
Mithhawks in the chat.
One thing I was going to say is, in Update 5, since we're doing away with the hard clear and stuff, like, it's a lot easier to make very tight builds. I've learned that the hard way, not the hard way, I've learned that by trying it out. It's really easy to make, like, really compact builds now, which is really nice, I think. Because you mentioned before that they decided on a shape and then, try to fit things in that. That's sort of the approach I had when I've been building stuff for Update 5 patch notes video, because it's like when you're building things that's supposed to like look good in the background and stuff like that, it's easier to get the shape up and then try to fit factors in there. And I've noticed that like it's significantly easier in update 5 because of all the soft clear and stuff.
Wow, y'all need to get this update 5.
Yeah.
You'll need to get it.
Too bad that you guys don't have it. Oh, it's so good though. Go find my belly. I'm eating it.
You guys, you just wish you had update 5. I bet. Yeah. Honestly, like it's probably a good enough state. We could just release it now. We'll just wait till next week. That's fine. We'll just enjoy it ourselves for a little while.
You know what, Dace? Why don't we delay a week?
Might as well. What's the difference? They've waited this long. They can wait one more week.
Yeah, they can wait one more week.
That's fine. That's fine. Yeah.
Yeah. But really cool build nonetheless. I love the roofing situation.
Yep, great job, Mithhawk. All right, next up, we have Nary Believe, Fuel Spire.
Hell yeah.
We had a lot of like Colosseums recently, and this kind of looks a little bit like a Colosseum, but it's actually a bit, it's like a Spire. And so it's like a fuel processing Spire. It turns 1,800 crude oil into 4,800 fuel and 1,200 polymer resin. Doing a lot of stuff, a lot of heavy lifting. Mods were used with this, but that's okay.
Oh my god, this angle is so good.
This angle is amazing. So there's blenders, and then there's refineries further up as well. Really, really nice.
Hell yeah.
Also, if we just go back one, very bold. Where is this, Snutt?
In the is this the what's it called? The Spiral Coast? Or not the Spiral Coast?
Spire Coast, yeah.
Yeah, that's what it's called. I said Spiral Coast.
Yeah, Spire Coast.
Yeah.
Very bold, because the Spire Coast is going to get a heavy rework, not in update 5, but at some point in the future. Yeah, the white zone, exactly, Ultraprobe.
Yeah. But then they'll have like 3 years of enjoying this build.
3 years?
Yeah, until the next update. Until that update comes out.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
But I don't know, like they're kind of far out into the water. I don't know if we're making changes that far out. It might be okay. I actually just don't know.
I don't even know what we're doing there, to be honest. I just know that we're changing stuff there.
In fact, I heard that no one knows. They just told me to say it.
Yeah. They're just too embarrassed to say it.
I've been a community manager for this long. I know now that I don't ask questions. I just the people at the round table in the suits with like the shadow over their eyes, they say, "Tell the people that we will change Spire Coast." I'm like, "Sure thing, boss."
It's like we come into Hannah's office and like, "Hey, where are we gonna change next?" Like, "Oh, Spire Coast is gonna get big rework." All right, cool. And then we leave the room, and then Hannah just sits there for 8 hours just sweating.
Is that the whims of Hannah? Yep.
Yeah.
Jace is a robot. No, I'm a loyal employee. Right? That's. I'm a pawn. I'm a cog in the machine.
Yeah.
Great
nice.
build.
This shot is amazing.
Yeah, really nice. There are more pictures of this, I think, on Reddit. I'm pretty sure they're on Reddit. And so go check that out if you want to see more. Next up.
Do it now, chat.
Yep, look at this. Finding.
Oh my. What the?
Finding 2476. This is probably one of the more creative builds I've seen in a while. Yep.
I'm trying to think like if this is supposed to be looking like something real, like something.
I don't know. It's just an art piece. It's just honestly an art piece.
Yeah. It reminds me a little bit of like what are they called? Those like. It's like a carnival. Maybe this is a Swedish thing, but it's like a carnival thing where like you hold like a stick and you spin, and it sounds like like makes that sound.
It sounds like that evil duck from before.
Yeah.
God.
This is how you make that sound.
No, I don't know. This doesn't really look like anything to me.
It looks crazy cool. That's what it looks like to me.
Yeah, James Bond villain hideout. Yes, that's what it looks like as well. Just a noisemaker. Okay.
Yeah. Then it's like a musical instrument ish.
Oh, I think
it's like a percussion instrument.
I think I know what it is. I think I've. Yeah, right. I think I sort of know. It's got like a lever thing that you rotate.
Yeah.
Right.
Or not. Yeah. There's different designs. I think there's one where like you twist it like this.
Oh.
But wait. Let me. I can't wait for Marv to make a gif out of this.
Wait. Do it again. It'll look really dodgy into the camera, and I'll look kind of scared at you. Okay, ready?
That's perfect. Oh shit! I'm so sorry, Chad. But yeah, really cool. I love the windows that's like in the short side of it.
Oh my god.
Focus, Jace. We're doing a stream. Act professional. Yeah, can you be a little bit more professional?
A little bit more professional.
Look at these gamers. Common killed me. Google Ratchet Noisemaker. Okay, wait. I need to do this.
Me too.
I need to know. God damn it, Chad, stop moving so I can copy paste this.
Just type it. Right.
I don't have time for that. Yeah, kinda.
Oh, that's the one that I've seen you spin it. That's the one that I've seen.
Yeah. So there's a different variety of this where the wheel is in the middle of the thing and you spin it and it's like it's got two more or maybe just one more, and it's like the handle you're spinning, not the thing.
Right.
But yeah, that's like pretty much the same concept.
Yep.
True story.
And we have gotten very distracted. There is a reason we are here, ladies and gentlemen. There is this building here by Finding. Really nice. All right. It sparks a lot of conversation, it would seem.
What is it producing?
It sure does. This is an aluminium factory. They say it's silica free. Now, you use silica to make ingots and shit or something, right? With aluminium, or don't you use silica? That's where I'm up to, so I don't really know.
Yeah, there's an alternative recipe that uses.
Anyway,
it uses something a bit more basic.
Right. So anyway, they're not using silica, and apparently, I guess that's noteworthy. I'm not good enough at the game to know, but anyway, this produces 3,600 aluminium ingots a minute. I don't know how. I can't remember if I have another picture of the inside. I do. Here's the inside of one bit of it, so you can see a lot of the scrap in the back there.
Yeah.
And I guess that's bauxite in the bottom going in.
Yeah, it's bauxite and coal. But coal isn't. I think it's this is a separate refinery chain. I think that makes something, because it's got sulfur coming in. I think is that sulfur or is that fuel?
Where?
Wait, what is that recipe? I need to know now.
I guess we'll
I feel
never
like
know.
I've used it. Nah, yeah, it's done. It's done. It's Coke.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Now I remember. This is why I thought of this, because actually, never mind. I can't talk about it. I made something similar using that recipe in one of the builds for the patch notes video. I don't know why I couldn't say that. Which is why that
fired again.
Yeah, I saw that recipe when I was doing that. That's why I had it in the back of my mind.
There you go. Is it not pronounced borz-ite? No, I believe it's pronounced bauxite. Pretty short. There you go. Learn something new every day.
That's what Mark says, and I trust Mark.
Wait, I'm gonna go to Google. How do you pronounce bauxite? You know what? This is one of those streams where we just can't focus on anything because we're really tired.
Yeah. Deal with it. We almost canceled, so it's this or cancel, okay?
Yeah. But I don't know. Maybe it's even more fun. Bauxite.
Oh, this is
British pronunciation. Bauxite.
Get the queen on the horn.
American pronunciation. Vamonos!
I fucking knew it. I mean, yeah. Yeah, there's a hard K in the.
Yeah, there is.
In the
bauxite.
What the fuck is that called? The spoken thing, language.
What?
Phonetic.
Yeah.
Yeah. In the phonetic language.
Oh, the script.
Yeah.
Thing,
So you. Yeah, there would be a K if it was pronounced borz-ite. Anyway, really nice. I love it. This is also a bit further than I've gotten in my gameplay. So, like, Illumina production, I've mostly done vanilla stuff.
Snutt's vanilla.
Really. Because I think there's a lot of like byproduct from this, so you have to deal with that, which is tricky.
Dealing with things, am I right, Snutt?
Oh yeah, that's not my kind of jam.
No. Okay, so next up, Yes, DrawingXaos. Or Nobody's Chaos, I think, on Reddit, I think. Anyway, DrawingXaos. And I think the DrawingXaos here. And I'm pretty sure they're here as well. They are. So yes, another
you can tell by the color scheme.
Really cool build. Yeah, you can tell by the color scheme. True, red and black, or red and black normally with the grays. Yeah, cool looking like Waterfall factory here. Looks amazing. I actually don't know what it actually makes, but here's a couple more pictures, and maybe DrawingXaos can let us know in the chat. Here's some fuel generators there.
Generators? They seem to be decorative.
The hub at the top there.
They're not
really
running.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this is what it looks like underneath with the waterfall. I think it looks really neat inside.
Oh yeah, this will look great when we actually have the new waterfall.
Yeah.
Which isn't coming in update 5, but it's sometime.
It'll come.
It'll come.
Tiers 1.
It'll be extra funny too, because you'll get like animals like flowing in if you drop, like if any animals run in the river or something like that, they'll come flushing in here.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, you might end up getting like a bunch of animals.
That's kind of funny.
Tiers 1 to 6, everything you need. Really? All in here?
Mm-hmm.
You fit tiers 1 to 6,
Wow.
everything in there? That's kind of crazy.
Damn. How can? All right. I'll take your word for it.
Any new updates for Goat Simulator? We're working on Satisfactory, my dude. We're working on this game right now. Yeah, so really, another impressive build from DrawingXaos, and that takes us home for today. So,
damn!
If you enjoyed this, and if you want any of your pictures to be submitted for consideration for community highlights, you can use the hashtag Satisfactory screenshots on Twitter or the screenshot flare on Reddit. And next week we can try and make next week like a bigger one or something, because next week's a special day. It's gonna be update 5 release, experimental release day, and we're gonna do a lot of special stuff on stream. So hopefully y'all can come along to that, and we'll get a lot more eyes probably checking out the community highlights at that time as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
So make sure to post your stuff.
Yep.
Everywhere.
Yep.
So we know about it.
And this week we have another community content creator highlight, and it's going to be Panacotta00. All right. So CC highlight, you can check them out. So I guess we'll just play the video and we'll show you what I'm showing off here exactly. But Panacotta does stream on YouTube and Twitch, and he streams himself usually working on mods and things like that.
Yeah.
And this is an example of what he's just been working on.
So Panacotta is like the main contributor for one of the cooler like logic mods in the game, where like you can essentially program stuff to like program like logic, like if this container is full, I want you to do this, or all kinds of stuff. And he's been wanting to do like a visual scripting plugin to his like computer mod, or it's called Fixit Networks.
Yeah.
And boy howdy, he did it.
Yep.
Finally got it working.
Yeah, so because I think previously it was running on Lua, and but with this visual scripting thing, it makes it easy for people who aren't really programmers to like get in and start applying some logic. And some people out there who might know with Unreal Engine 4 and I guess 5 as well, there's a thing called Blueprint, and that's like a visual scripting language, which is really handy to get into the hands of people who are not programmers to start creating logic. And so this is essentially what this does. So he's created a Fixit visual script here. And yeah, it's still the early days, but doing some really, really cool stuff. I think he's taking advantage of a lot of like the inbuilt Unreal Engine stuff there, because I can say that that menu box where he can search for the module he wants, like that's in Unreal Engine. So I think he's taking advantage of that there. And if we scoot on a little bit, to about maybe around there. So he's running. So right now he's making an if condition where if something, and I guess it's the module's going to be a lever that you're going to see later, is on or whatever, it's going to output yay. If false, if it's not on, it's going to output something else. So he's typing meep in there. And so now he's turned it on. He's run over to his little circuit board here, and he's got little modules that you can place these little modules. And now you can flip the switch, and the display underneath changes. It's bonkers. It's actually bonkers. So like, with this little module thing, this is more of like a conceptual proof that this is possible. But you can actually use the Fixit Networks mod to like actually, I think, control splitters and stuff or other things.
Yeah. He also, I've seen like one video where he made like a sorter where he could say like which storage container he wanted a specific item to be moved to. So like he had a bunch of storage containers. Let me see if I can find that video actually, because I thought that was really cool. He had like a storage container that had a bunch of items in it, like random items, I believe. And then he was like, all right, move it to this storage container. And then you could see like it moving through the belts and stuff. I think I found it actually. Let's see if I clicked on the right one.
Seriously impressive stuff.
Yeah, check out this mod. This is if you like programming, check out this mod. I think it's this one. Yeah, it's this one. Okay. So so it's got like a storage container here with something. This is the same mod, by the way, Fix-It Networks. And then these like yellow lines are like network, like logic network that you can run with the regular power poles and stuff like that. And then he tells it to send it to that destination. And then you can see the little thing moving.
Oh, that's incredible.
And it moves through all the sorter and ends up in that.
It like path finds its way over there.
Yep.
That's insane.
Yep. And this is a pretty hefty network. If I scroll
yeah. There's a lot of splitting stuff going on there.
Yeah. So here's an even further back.
Seriously, yeah. What if I hate programming? And this is like, well, first of all, I guess you're fired, Lim. Second of all, don't use this.
But yeah, like we said, like he's implemented the visual scripting aspect of this now, so it's a lot more approachable.
Yeah.
You don't need to learn how to program Lua. You can just check out the documentation that he has.
Yeah.
I don't know how far in that is, but yeah, check out Fix-It Networks, you guys.
But you know, like the thing that we're highlighting here is not necessarily just his mod, but like the fact that he does stream this stuff, you know, so he actually streams pretty regularly various things. And so if you want to go hang out with him and just chill with him while he works on stuff, then definitely check him out on YouTube and Twitch, and throw him a sub or a follow or whatever. Yeah, it's great stuff. Someone said before, hire him and add it to the game. So this is like an interesting thing where like what he's made is really, really impressive, but it's like it's a difficult thing where it's like, okay, something can be cool, but does that mean it belongs in the game just because it's good? And I don't know. I don't think like Mark would feel that this is a necessary part of the game, because if you add it, then you need to make it like, you need to justify its existence and that like everyone needs to use it, but not everyone wants to use this stuff, you know? So it's really good as a mod for the people who like this stuff, that you can just jump in and do it.
True story.